So what happened last night?
What happened last night? I took Phenergan. No, I took Ambien, and I slept until midnight, and then I took Ativan, and I woke up.
You took Ativan? Or no, you took Phenergan.
Phenergan. I took Phenergan at midnight when I woke up, and I was thinking I would go back to sleep. But then I had to go to the bathroom so bad, but I couldn't even make it to the bathroom because the Phenergan makes me so drowsy. So then I had to get in the shower at 2 a.m. and rinse all my clothes out, and I didn't want to go back to bed because I didn't want that to happen again. So that's just real life. Yuck.
I'm just saying. So you basically have had 2 hours of sleep.
Basically. But if you thought you were going to lay in bed and wet yourself the whole night because of taking the Phenergan, I think you would get up too.
No, that's not what I meant. I'm just saying.
I wasn't going to sleep. It was just going to relax me. It totally did not work. And the Ambien was supposed to be time release. In 2 hours, it should have given me another dose of it. It didn't dose out again. Like the Ambien never kicked in again. It was horrible. That's the worst night I've had since I've been home. 2 hours of sleep. My nap yesterday was probably better than that 2 hours of sleep.
Sorry.
I'm having a rough morning because I'm so tired. I just want to sleep. I only slept for 2 hours last night. But if I sit down, I feel horrible.
I know.
I just want the steroids to get out of my system. Like yesterday. When I get asked about it, I hate telling people no because I feel like I'm disappointing them. And I don't need to disappoint anybody because I'm not disappointing anybody. I'm doing great.
You're not disappointing anybody. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I love you. What are you going to do this morning?
I'm going to go for a jog. The doctor yesterday told me I'm cleared to jog as long as I'm with someone, with you. So I'm going to drop Tate off at school with you and then go run. Run. So easy, like maybe a mile.
Maybe jogging will help?
Wear me out. I wish I could jog and then come take a nap, but then I have to take chemo and go to radiation treatment. And I can, at least rest my eyes inside the machine, and it feels really good. Because I know that it's working. I'm just tired, buddy. You know how you get really tired and cry? When you're tired? Mommy's just overly tired right now. Sleep will make everything better. I love you. Thank you for the big hug. I appreciate you being so caring. Can you say good morning?
Good morning.
What is today at school? You guys are learning the letter P, so what are you doing today? You having a picnic?
Picnic.
What do you get to do on Friday?
Wear pajamas.
But they're pajamas, right? For P.
Puh. I just want to call them pajamas, okay?
Okay, that sounds good. Did you sleep well last night? Did you sleep well last night? I'm glad. I'm going to try to take a nap today. That'll be good. But it's really, really cold today, but I got cleared to jog yesterday. And we're going to try to do one fun thing outside of the house every day. And so today it's jogging for a mile if I can make it. We'll see. It's awfully cold. There's waves on the little bitty ponds. That's how windy it is. I'm just shivering sitting here looking at it.
Put your game face on. Let's see it. How far are we going?
1 mile.
Alright.
In the freezing, freezing cold.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's go.
Start jogging. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, how'd it go?
Well, I probably ran a half a mile. It was really cold out there, so I was being kind of wimpy. I can tell I haven't run in about 6 weeks though, because my legs are really, really, really not strong anymore.
Did it feel good?
It feels really good.
Enjoy the exercise?
Yeah, and even though it's cold, the fresh air feels nice.
Yeah. Dwight probably hates exercise though.
That's good. Bye-bye, Dwight.
Bye-bye, Dwight. He probably hates it when you exercise because it makes you feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that makes you feel good, Dwight hates.
Yeah. Because your office is such a mess, I'm going to curtain it off. Just wait.
Why am I being quarantined?
You're not being quarantined. The junk is being quarantined.
You're like the MacGyver of interior design.
Well, I've already done 2 jar crafts yesterday. I'm doing a jar craft this morning already. You saw it, right?
I did see it. There's a lot of projects going on in our house.
I know. I need to focus and get a couple done, and then
Yeah.
I'll show them to you.
Yeah.
When I get my house all cleaned up, I'll give you a tour.
Look at the size of those gummy bears. That's
You could
awesome.
probably make one, get a mold, and like mix up gelatin and food coloring and all the other nasty ingredients. But I want to read to you.
I know, but that's
Mr. Paleo
it's a
yourself.
1 pound.
Corn syrup, sugar, gelatin, citric acid, sorbitol, natural and artificial flavors, red 40, vegetable oil, carnauba wax, canola oil, soy lecithin, water, and rosemary extract. It's got water in it. It can't be that bad for you.
This house.
But everything after the seizure I forgot. And so if something got moved between the seizure and the surgery and I came home and expected it at a certain place, it's really hard for me because it's not there anymore.
I know, but telling me to put stuff in the middle of the floor, I can't keep doing that because we have stuff all over our house in the middle of the floor.
I know, but it's getting there.
I know, you've been saying that every day. I have it on video every day. It's just 2 days away. I know, I'm glad you're laughing about it because it is funny. That's why I've let it go.
It's just because I've only slept like 3 or 4 hours.
I know you're tired. I know you are. It's hard.
How is it that you can only sleep 2 hours a day and you still don't have enough time to pick everything up?
I know. You did.
Oh,
What?
it's time to go take my chemo.
Yeah.
But I just took a nap and I feel really good.
Even if it was just for a few minutes.
It was probably 45 minutes, but I know I slept really hard.
I'm
Because
glad.
my body really needs it.
I know. We're going to get you some more rest this afternoon. Okay.
Okay, I'm walking into radiation right now. It's pretty good because I slept for 45 minutes between our walk and having to take my chemo pills, but I'm really hungry. And Sean has Larabar in his bag for me, so as soon as I get done, I get to eat it. I'm very excited about that. So today was fine. I can still see the lights when I close my eyes. When they set me up on the table today, my mask was a little loose because when they first made my mask, I was so pumped full of steroids that I had a lot of swelling in my cheeks and face. But it's fine because they just have you sit up into it a little bit, and so I have probably marks, maybe even still now, on my forehead from the crisscross of the plastic. And thankfully I'm not claustrophobic at all, so the mask doesn't bother me one bit. It actually feels nice to lay there and be still for a while. Oh, I met a really sweet 19-year-old who has the same type of tumor as me. And she has to drive 45 minutes for treatment. And she has 8 days left. And I'm so excited for her that she's almost done. And her symptoms manifested very differently. She was very, very sick for several, like a year and a half before they found out what it was. And finally, on Christmas Eve, she had severe tingling and numbness down her left arm, and that's what sent them to the emergency room.
Mm-hmm.
And they ran scans then. But she had been to doctor after doctor, and they had worked up all of her body systems in different ways, but never done an MRI or CAT scan on her brain, and totally missed it. And that's interesting because that's kind of what I did. I started backwards and went through hormonal, OBGYN, regular doctor, blood work, and it was like we were missing the big monster in your face the entire time. So I told her, I said, I don't blame the doctors that didn't see it because you go to a specific doctor because that's what you think the problem is. But she said the same thing I said, which is, I asked her, I said, did you feel relieved when you found out that that's what it was? Like at least your problem was solved or was going to be solved? And she said yes.
But she was pretty inspirational, huh?
Yeah, she was, because she's 19 and she's going back trying to figure out how she's going to finish what she was working on at college. She's got a lot to live for.
So do you?
Yes.
And we're changing up your meds.
One more time. Let's third time's a charm, right?
Yeah.
Well, I napped this morning, so I feel a lot better right now. But I think tonight's the night I'm going to sleep.
Awesome.
So I'll get even more behind on all my messages.
Cool. Sleep aids. Let's go this way.
Sleep aids?
Yes, that's what we need. Sleep aids. See?
We don't need a monitor.
Sleep aids. The one at the bottom says calms crying babies. It's got special power.
If you can calm a crying baby with a machine,
It would work
does.
perfect for you.
It's like a Mamaroo.
Maybe that's what you need.
For an adult. Do they make those?
Yes. Okay, can I get some Legos now? And some
You really want
Transformers?
some Legos?
I'm just saying.
Dinobots?
Yes.
Rescue bots?
Yep. I think
We
I have
need to
that
go back to the back and look at the toys?
Yes.
Okay, you have 3 minutes at the train table because you've been so good while we've been in here. That's what I normally do.
Only 3 minutes.
Yes, I'll set a timer. But if you have to go potty, you have to stop and we'll come back to the train table.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Okay. Ready?
Go.
Woo! Look at those! Who do they look like? Do those look like Tater shoes?
No.
No. Whose shoes do those look like?
I don't know.
Do they look like mommy shoes? Are they crazy mommy shoes? Bright and colorful and happy for the springtime? Yeah? Okay. I think so too.
I think they're your shoes.
I think I like them. Should I try them on? Here.
How?
That. Okay. Now you can try. I'll hold my sock.
Oh.
You ready? Helper?
I want to do it.
Oh, careful, you're going to get it in a knot. There we go. Good job. I just meant out of the shoes so that I don't get my toes caught in them. Okay. Okay. Lift up the tongue of the shoe. You know what the tongue of the shoe is? Okay.
Yes.
Now.
Put your foot in.
Okay.
And put your foot
It's harder to put a shoe on somebody else than it is on your own foot, isn't it?
there. And stop.
What do you think, honey?
I like them. I'm going to get me a pair just
I
like
like
them.
them. They'll look good with my jeans.
I'll probably put on paper for each other.
You want to throw paper at each other? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. It's all over the house anyway, right? Our house hasn't looked clean in 6 weeks, so why should it look clean tonight? 2 more days and it'll be done, right? 2 more days. 2 more days. I sound peppier tonight, probably because I feel peppier tonight. Because even though I didn't take an afternoon nap, I did sleep for 45 minutes this morning. So I'm excited about that, and I know that I'm going to sleep tonight. I'm taking another medication that's to help kind of with anxiety, and I think it's helping calm my brain down. I'm able to focus on a task for a lot longer and follow it through and not just work for a minute and then move on to something else and completely forget what I was doing, which is kind of how it's been so far, which is really frustrating because then when I see the piles, I know that I'm not completing things. And I really want to. So I've been saying 2 more days, but maybe 2 more days. Don't show them all my work. Proprietary information, honey. I'm making the rooms as small as possible because there's enough love to fill the whole house. We don't need more space than we are using.
You headed to bed?
I am headed to bed, and I'm going to sleep tonight because they put me on
Lexapro.
Lexapro, which is like an
Anxiety medicine.
anxiety medication. And I'm not really feeling anxiety per se, but I have a problem like letting my brain rest. And that used to happen to me when I was in high school, but then I could just make the decision to turn it off. But ever since the brain surgery, because it's been rewiring, I haven't been able to turn it off. And today, when I took it, I could start to feel the difference almost immediately. And this whole day has just been easier. I've been able to focus on tasks longer. And when I do leave something and get distracted, I remember what I was doing and I can go back to it and finish it later, which hasn't been easy ever since the surgery. So I think I'll be able to relax and sleep tonight because I'm physically worn out and now I'm able to turn my brain off for the first time in, 5 weeks tomorrow?
Yeah.
5 whole weeks out. Hard to believe.
You're doing great. I'm
feel
proud of
great.
you.
I feel great. We appreciate all the prayers. We can definitely feel them. So thank you, everyone. I'm definitely tired.
What are you supposed to say?
Good night. Make sure to subscribe so we know you're following. And you can comment on the YouTube videos. That's the easiest place for us to see your comments because my Facebook wall and messages are just so overrun. I can't keep up anymore. I'm sorry, especially now that I'm going to start sleeping more. So I won't be up at 3 a.m. to answer messages anymore.
All right, thanks everybody.
Good night. Rhyming Death Bunnies. You got no funnies? Rhyming Death Bunnies. Hello, we are Ed, Ned, Ted, and Bob. We rhyme all the time. Hey, what rhymes with car? Far, jar, tar, look! No, Bob, look does not rhyme with car. What rhymes with bug? Rug, hug, mug. Look out! No, Bob, look out does not rhyme with bug. What rhymes with dog? Look out, here comes a big scary monster with a broom. No, Bob, look out, here comes a big scary monster with a broom. Does not rhyme with